everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Camp Confidence.
Conversations about confidence, self improvement, and success between two Filipino entrepreneurs on two different journeys.
I am Bernos, the founder of Morena the Label.
And I am Rizza LANA-SEBASTIAN, the founder and CEO of LANA-PH and mink.ph.
For today's episode, we are talking about relationships. So, this is going to be the first episode of a two-part episode because of all the juicy questions we received on the Camp Confidence
Yeah,
group.
grabe. Thank you for all your questions. Sobrang excited kami. And I honestly missed this kind of conversation. Sabi ko nga kay Ayin kanina before we started, sobrang tagal ko na palang walang nakausap about relationships. Kasi, 'di ba, usually kapag may mga gathering, ito lagi yung
Yeah.
conversations with our girlfriends, ganyan-ganyan. Pero ngayon na I think we are both in almost deep work every single time, parang wala na pala akong nakakausap about this. So,
And quarantine, we don't have the
true.
opportunity to have wine nights or
Yeah.
dinners or even coffee anymore.
Totoo.
Hi, very, very timely. So excited. All right, but before we start that discussion, let's start off with our wins of the week. I think we have a lot for this week.
Wins.
How are you doing?
Yes. Ako, I feel great. Kasi, yun nga, the studio is finally set up and we did a contactless photo shoot for Lana and Mink. So, we invited models over, pero we only had one model for at least 2 to 3 hours para limited yung nandun sa studio. We were just around, yung team namin, parang four lang kami. Tapos, ang iniisip ko talaga siya, how do I do a photo shoot na contactless and, still maintaining social distancing,
Mm-hmm.
ganyan, and all the sanitary measures. So, what we did was we asked the models to put on their own makeup. So, we
Nice.
asked them na punta kayo dito with your makeup on kasi at least it's safe for you and for us as well, ganyan. And everyone was in masks and we sanitized the entire area before the shoot, ganyan, ganyan. Tapos parang sabi ko, oh my God, this is really the new normal. But it's really a great win for me last week kasi at least,
Yeah, sobrang perfect na you were able to set up your studio in time for this, and now you don't have to worry about booking another studio.
right.
Iba pa yun eh. Ang galing. It all worked out. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. How about you?
Wins of the week. Where do I start? So last night, I was able to kind of look back at the quarantine period. I really want to count this as a win because this is our 10th episode, which means it's been 10 weeks straight. Now we've been recording on a Wednesday morning. That's like the most
Yes.
consistent thing I've ever done in my life.
TBH, actually, 10 consistent weeks of, alam mo yun, parang I can't even do that for my YouTube. I can't even do that for,
I
alam mo yun,
know.
so proud. Oh.
Parang naano lang ako, like, it made me realize na, oh, I'm capable naman pala of following through with something. So, medyo na-encourage din ako to do the same for all the other areas. So, with the YouTube channel, I've uploaded for a whole month consistently because,
Wow.
oh my gosh, as in, wala lang, there's something about consistency that's super empowering because you start recognizing the routine and the things na you put so much effort into na ang hirap niya gawin, yung motivation to start things, it becomes effortless and it becomes easier when you realize na, okay, it's a pattern, you've been doing this for a while, you can do it again. So, win!
Yeah, and I think it also helps that you have an accountability partner. So thank you, Madam
Yeah,
Ayin,
thank
for being
you.
my push every single week, Wednesday. So ayun, oo nga,
We
sarap.
should, one time, we should talk about how we met. Kasi nakakatawa yung pitch.
Oo.
Yung tawag ko na pitch, hi!
Yes. Tas ako parang I have been watching Ayin's video for a while now and parang when she called me parang oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Parang I pretended na hindi ako sobrang excited kasi baka mamaya ma-off si Ayin na parang Gina G ako talaga here, pero Gina G talaga ako.
Ang galing talaga. It all worked out. I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm, me
All
too.
right. Ngayon naman. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's
Yeah.
time for us to dive in to
Fine.
our topic of the week.
Yeah, so that being said, let's dive right into this week's topic, relationships. Such a juicy, juicy topic.
Favorite topic ng lahat.
Yeah,
So that's why they were so
true.
excited
Mm.
to give us questions. And but before we answer that long list of questions, just one quick intro about us, I guess. So where are we coming from and what's the status?
Ako, I am Riza, Riza Lana-SEBASTIAN. I'm happily married to my husband Joshua for 2 years. Parang I can't even imagine, oh my God, 2 years na pala kami. Ang bilis. Ayun. How about you?
I'm the complete opposite, which I think makes this episode fun. Because ako
Yes.
naman, I've been happily single for the last 3 years now. Oh my gosh, 3 years. As
Yes.
a serial monogamist. Monogamist? Tama. Being single for 3 years is a win.
And you are genuinely happy about it.
Oh
So,
yeah, for
it's a
sure.
super duper win. So sige, questions tayo.
Okay, game, game,
Excited na ako.
game. So, ano yung first natin? The first one is from Nikki Naps. When the honeymoon stage is over and you've been together for quite some time now, how do you keep the spark going? How long have you and Josh been together, as in beyond the marriage?
Together.
Mm-mm.
We married na we were 4 years into the relationship when Josh and I got married. So medyo matagal na rin.
Yeah.
And including the marriage, 6 years na kami. Yun. So,
Oh.
yeah. But, yun nga, sabi nila, not everything is all about kilig. The spark will fade. Tsaka, yun nga, yung ligawan phase na medyo natatap. Hindi siya as in super, ay, ganon. Ah, yeah. Di ba yun lagi? Parang, oh my
uh,
God, grabe, tinext niya ako. Ganon. So,
yeah.
yeah. So, actually, when we got married, most of the wedding messages and advice we got was to marry your best friend. So when you grow old, you have to have someone who you'd like to talk with anything and everything. Sabi nga nila, it's not about the kilig, it's about companionship when you grow
Mm.
old. So one of the things I'm really, really, really grateful for in life is that I married my best friend. Kasi I can honestly and confidently talk about anything and everything under the sun. And parang hindi ko mafe-feel na i-judge ako or parang, ay, ang babaw naman ng ano mo. Parang walang,
Mm-mm.
walang ganong judgment. So, yun nga. We can talk all day and not get bored. Alam mo yun? Parang minsan ang daldal namin. Pero minsan din, merong mga times na parang we just sit in our own little corners in the house with a book or with a game, and that's totally fine. So, I think to keep the spark going, ano ba, kami ni Josh, we set up date nights. Sacred hour namin talaga is lunch. So, dapat talaga we have lunch together. We watch 1 to 2 episodes over lunch ng Netflix. Tas yun na, mag-work na ulit. So, we work in the morning, then we'll have our sacred lunch, 1 to 2 episodes. Then we work again. Tapos, after dinner, actually yung dates namin ni Josh laging ganun eh. Laging over
Food.
Netflix or over a movie or ano ba, over a game, ganyan. So,
Do you guys
yan.
play board games or like do you mean computer
Video
games?
games.
Oh,
Video,
that's so
computer, ganyan. Ako
cute.
talaga, hindi talaga ako gamer. As in my hand and eye coordination, wale talaga. Pero
Same.
sobrang patient ni Josh about it. Parang lagi niya akong hinahanapan ng game na matutuwa ako or I can relate or hindi kailangan masyado ng, alam mo yun,
Mm. What do you guys play?
dexterity. Ano ba? Overcooked. I enjoy Overcooked. I enjoyed Diablo. We
Never
finished
heard.
it. Yeah. Kasi super duper, ano ba? Hilig ni Josh sa video games. So, yan, I learned how to love video games na rin.
That's
So,
so
yun.
cute.
Yeah, date nights talaga is very, very important to keep the spark going. And, ano ba? Have time away from each other. Although kasi ngayon medyo mahirap yun kasi the
Quarantine.
quarantine. But ano ba, yun, siguro kahit mag-set up lang kayo ng different corners in the house, then have a
Mhm.
book or alam mo yun, something na mapapag-usapan nyo. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's super important talaga to have your own time and your own individual
exactly.
hobbies. Kasi if you end up sharing everything, what else is there to talk about? And
Right.
that's the exciting part that you learn from each other.
Totoo.
And talagang sa individual experiences pa rin yun nakukuha. Wala akong masyadong input dito kasi what's
Kahit
a
yung dati,
honeymoon phase,
kahit yung
Ivan?
dati. Oh.
Nakalimutan ko na, feels like a lifetime ago.
So our next question is from Katrina Santos. How do you know your partner's the one? Ay, parang
How
ako na naman yung
oh,
dadaldal dito.
mag-aano lang ako, magcha-chime in lang ako every now and
Sige.
then. Kasi gusto ko, I
Okay.
need to learn. So how do you
Yes.
know if your partner's the one?
Ako, I knew he was the one when I realized that our values really align. Alam mo yun, kung ano yung mga
Mm,
pinapaniwalaan niya, pinapaniwalaan ko. Although hindi naman as in same, super duper
mm,
same ng values, but alam mo yun, parang same kayo ng concept how to live life.
mm.
Ganyan. Tapos ano pa ba? Oh, it's really important to me that you are mentally compatible.
Yeah, for sure.
'Di ba? Kasi parang wala lang. Si Josh kasi smart guy talaga siya eh. Parang
Mm,
um I'm happy na medyo nakaka-ano naman ako ng konti. Parang kasi that's also where the excitement and the conversations come in. Kasi parang, alam mo yun, parang we can talk about anything and everything.
mm,
Aliens, video games, self-love, alam mo yun, parang sa realm ng compatibility, dapat talaga super duper compatible kayo. And next, I think to know your partner's the one is you can have healthy conflicts.
all
Kami ni
right.
Josh,
The fight.
uh, wala kaming super duper major fights.
Mm,
Pero I must admit na yung mga alitan namin is about business. So, iba yung patakbo niya, iba din yung patakbo ko,
mm,
and parang we really have to meet in between. So yun nga, it's very important you have healthy conflicts. It's very important that you can comfortably and confidently talk about anything and everything that's on your mind without fear of being judged or baka magalit siya. And
mm.
also, parang you never have to dumb down your ideas
Oh my gosh, yeah.
para lang maka-relate siya. Alam mo yun, parang yun din yung parang sinasabi ko dapat mentally compatible din kayo na parang hindi mo masyadong i-dumb down yung sarili mo na para magets niya, ganon. Alam mo yun, parang you can be yourself. Parang ang ano nun, ang cliche nun, pero very, very important talaga siya.
It's
Meron pa akong
true.
on the list, konting kembot na lang. Ayan. Naglista talaga.
Ano
Ano
pa?
ba?
Are these like your non-negotiables? Ganyan.
Oo.
Mm.
Ah, ako, it's
Natawa ko
also,
'pag nakita mo yung non-negotiables ko.
sige. I-go
Go.
through natin yan in a bit. So yun, it's very important that you are confident and you trust one another as well. Kasi kami kasi ni Josh, hindi talaga kami seloso-selosa. Parang
Oh, that's good.
alam mo yun, parang we are really confident about each other na parang, oh, kahit, alam mo yun, kahit pumunta ka ng beer house kasama with your friends, parang I'm okay with it. Parang, eto nga, yung isa sa mga funny stories is, kami pa lang noon ni Josh, hindi pa
Mm.
kami kasal. Parang one time, well, pumunta sila ng beer house, ganyan, tapos tinatawagan niya ako. Tapos parang, oh my God, Josh, 2 a.m. na, wag mo nang ikwento sa akin tong mga to. Bukas na lang, alam mo yun. Pero siya, as in G na G talaga siya to kwento everything. Tapos parang na-touch ako doon, na parang, hindi mo naman to kailangan ikwento sa akin, pero tinatawagan mo ako ngayon at kinikwento mo
Mm.
sa akin. Ganun. So, trust and respect is also very important na sasabihin na talaga sa isa't isa kung ano yung totoo.
Mm.
Ganon. So,
That's so
yeah.
good. Yung ano, when you said about healthy conflict. Because like these are all of these things, they're inevitable and they're gonna happen. But the
Right.
important thing is you know that your partner will be able to handle that with you, will be able to compromise with you, will be able to talk to you openly na hindi
Mm-hmm.
kayo natatakot, hindi kayo nag-worry kung ano man
True.
sabihin ng isa't isa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's on your non-negotiables list?
Ay, nako. So,
Ay.
I don't know about you kung ginawa mo to when you were single. Pero kasi sabi nila, when in order to okay, I think ako it's not the answer is the question I'm answering is not how do you know your partner's the one. It's more how do you know that person is not the one. I'm very good at
Ah,
determining if someone is not the one because
yes.
I see
Mm-hmm.
red flags from a mile away and I run to the other direction. As in
Mm-hmm.
sobrang galing ko talaga mag-dodge, which is why I'm still single.
You have
Pero
high standards.
I do have high standards. You know, I have a note on my Google Keep called "Refuse to Settle."
Yes, oo, very, very important talaga yan. Parang you never have to, ano ba, lower your standards to
Yeah.
anyone. Di ba?
Mhm. This is the rest of your life. So if you don't see yourself spending it with that person, then like you can move on easier
Yes.
TBH.
Mm-hmm.
Ito yung list ko. So I have a list of things na I want in a partner. So these are just like off the top of my actually hindi. This is not off the top of my head. This is like written down on a list. I
Pinag-isipan
I
talaga.
need all of these. Otherwise, I'm like, bye. Okay, so first, kindness, grit, career. I want someone with a good career because I'm also very career driven. So, you know, I want someone equally involved or equally driven, I guess, or motivated. Stability, love. Kasi parang ano na ako, like ayoko ng maging therapist.
Mm,
I mean,
mm-hmm.
stability wise, I mean, parang I want them to know what they want because I don't want to
Right.
figure it out for another person.
Very,
Because I
very
tend to do
important.
that, like as a Virgo, I tend to do that for other people. Like, what do you want? Let me help you. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want someone who knows that already.
Totoo.
Love, obviously, affection, loyalty, friendship, very important. Attraction. I need to
Of
be super attractive. Hirap na
course.
hirap talaga.
Dapat kasama yun.
And then respect, support. Kailangan yung values namin the same. Fitness is so important to me because I want to live like a fit, healthy lifestyle. So
Right.
if I end up with somebody who isn't, madali ako talaga ma-influence. And
Mm-hmm.
alam mo yun, like, I want to have somebody na medyo match kami at least. So it won't be hard in the long run. I don't know,
True.
maybe this is why I'm single. Effort, initiative, humor, family. Gusto ko family oriented because I want a
Mm-hmm.
family in the future. And then intelligent, uh, good communication skills. So if sa simula pa
Yes.
lang, hindi na siya nagre-reply if it's like needed in the conversation. If or halimbawa, masyado naman siyang ma-text na parang, hello, hindi ka ba busy?
Hindi ka
Ganyan.
ba nagtatrabaho?
Oo. Hindi ka ba nagtatrabaho? Ba't ang dami mong time mag-text? Good morning? Ba't ka nag-good morning sa akin?
Anong kinain mo?
Oh my gosh, I really hate that question. When somebody asks me, anong kinain mo? Kumain ka na ba? As in, natu-turn off talaga ako kasi parang, hindi ka ba nagtatrabaho? Bakit may time ka?
Or baka love language din niya yun,
Or
no?
maybe, I don't know, but it's not mine. So, ewan ko, yun talaga yung issue. I guess dapat match kami sa communication
Yes.
style.
Mm-hmm.
And then last two is optimism because I want like that positive energy. It's just natural for yeah. And then lastly is proximity. This is the last one I added because before I used to be okay with long distance relationships,
Mm-hmm.
but since I decided to settle down in the Philippines and just start my business here, I don't want to move for anyone. So it's either they live close by or they're willing to relocate for me.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Ay, love it. Correct. Tsaka
Hmm.
ano ba? It's also very important that you see your future with him. Na parang kasama siya sa visual goals mo. Alam mo yun? Parang
Totoo.
anong klaseng lalaki ang nasa visual goals mo. And yun nga, as discussed before, parang na-envision ko naman ay tulog pa siya.
Tulog pa
Na-envision ko
siya.
naman si Josh na nasa future ko siya. Tsaka, meron akong nakitang tip pala online na parang, yun nga, how to know he's the one. Sabi, you're not just in it for the lovemaking. Ganun. Although yes, it's very important na compatible
Yeah.
kayo sa realm na yon. It's
Mm.
essential to happiness. And
But there's
but
also
yeah,
more to it.
that's there's more to it. You parang dapat okay lang na magkahiwalay kayo and alam mo
Mm.
yun, just sitting down, not talking to each other, pero okay lang, ganun. So,
Yeah. Comfort and silence. What the
mhm.
kind of person it
Yes,
takes for you to be okay na ganun yung setup.
true.
Na-test ba
I
kayo
love
ngayong quarantine?
na-test, di pa kami nag-away so far. Sabi ko
Galing.
nga, parang nung first few weeks, parang, oh my God. Kasi yung mga posts ng mga married friends namin na parang, oh, ano na, week 2 na. Nakailang away na ba kayo? Pero parang kami talaga, wala. Kasi ano din eh, parang makakalimutin talaga kami. Kapag nag-away kami, for example, tonight, makakalimutan namin siya the next day, gano'n. Basta
Mm.
kapag nag-hug and kiss na kami, okay na dapat yun. Parang dapat i-air mo na lahat ng concerns mo, wala ka nang itago, gano'n. So,
Just
it's,
after and move on.
yes, communication is also very important kasi hindi mo dapat kinikim-kim
Mhm.
yung emotions mo. You have to communicate it with your partner. Ayan.
I love it.
Ang ganda ng
Ayun.
list mo, by the way.
Yung
And,
list ko,
tsaka,
sobrang haba.
and you really have to be proud of it kasi yun nga you never have to settle for less. Alam mo yun. Especially
Amen.
with all yeah, with all of our listeners as well and our viewers, never ever settle for less.
That's true. I think ano, ang important, before kasi hindi ako very, ano ito, loyal sa list ko. I'm gonna be like, oh, but what if I never meet somebody better or whatever. But then I realized we need to be okay with ourselves first. Like, if we go into a relationship, it shouldn't be because you're afraid to be by yourself. It should be
Right.
because you really genuinely think you and the other person are compatible. Because if we only get
Yes.
into a relationship because we're uncomfortable with ourselves being alone, then the real issue there is working on yourself and like learn to be happy with yourself para alam mo yun, like you bring more into your relationship as opposed to looking to that to fix you.
Totoo. Very, very, very important.
Ayan, our next question is pretty, ano, gusto ko to. Kasi hindi ko na alam ang answer dito. So, how did Riza and her husband meet? What is the story?
Oh, so yan, we met bata pa kami, I think, ewan ko, 13, 14. We were
13 and
both,
14?
oo, mga ganon, high school. We were both youth leaders. So,
Hmm.
under Youth for Christ kami, we were both leaders, pero different, kumbaga parang chapters, ganon. Different clusters, I mean. So, magkaibang village kami. So, parang tawag doon. So, sa mga meetings, magkasama kami, ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi talaga kami nag-uusap. Pero you know what's weird? Magka-chat kami sa YM.
Why?
Mga kabataan, nakaka-relate pa ba kayo sa YM? Sa Yahoo
Is
Messenger.
Yahoo Messenger.
Yes, it's Yahoo Messenger. So, as in, ang weird kasi sa YM, super close namin. Pero kapag sa mga events ng, yun nga, yung youth leadership
Mm.
conferences, ganyan, as in, hi lang,
Hi.
gano'n. Oo, very hi, hello. Walang usap talaga, as in. Pero kapag sa Messenger, akala mo naman best friends kami. Sa YM pala, I mean. So, ayun. So, magkausap kami about kasi may girlfriend siya noon, may boyfriend din ako no. Ay, hindi pala boyfriend, wait. Parang may ka-MU lang ako noon. Ganyan. Tapos
Ka-MU.
MU ang arte, very
Ano
high
ibig
school
sabihin ng MU para sa mga young
kids,
listeners
it's
natin?
mutual understanding.
Yeah.
Ayan. Na parang you love each other but you are not official, ganyan. Parang
Mhm.
exclusively dating na ata yun.
Oo, I think that's
Sa
what they say it now.
yeah. Exclusively dating siya ngayon. So, anyway, yun nga. Tapos, after a couple of years, as in walang usap na after that,
Hmm.
after, ewan ko, 3 to 4 years, I found out na yung workplace ko is katapat lang ng building niya. Tapos parang ako, genuinely, as in walang mali siya. Parang sabi ko, Josh, magkatapat lang pala yung building ng office natin. Mag-lunch nga tayo. Ganyan. Lagi niya sinasabi na, "Ay, ikaw naman yung unang nakipag-date sa akin eh." Ganon.
Ikaw pala
Pero,
first move, eh.
oo, ako pala yung first move. Tapos parang, pero that time, as in wala talaga. Super duper walang mali siya. Tas ano, parang we even met his girlfriend nung araw na
Oh.
yan. Pero walang hurt on my
Mm.
part. Wala talaga, kasi wala talagang mali siya. Tapos parang yun, ewan ko, it just
Tapos paano kayo
happened.
nag-developan?
Um,
As friends?
Alam mo, oo, friends talaga. Tapos biglang nag-click na lang kami. Tapos parang, eto unconventional, baka awayin ako ng mga tao dito. Pero kasi, I was in a relationship and he was in a relationship. Tapos parang, ewan ko ba, sobrang nag-click talaga kami. And nahirapan din talaga kami, honestly, to break up with the current relationship we have.
Mhm.
So, siya and ako, tapos parang hirap na hirap talaga kaming makipag-break. Tapos alam mo, buti na lang, talaga buti na lang eh, no, ang
Buti
sama.
na lang.
Yung ex ko kasi, parang, ewan ko ba, hindi talaga ako, parang he loved me. I felt he loved me. Pero parang, hindi ko feel na I'm myself dun sa ex ko. Tapos
Mhm.
nambababae din siya, ganyan. And parang I don't feel pretty, kumbaga, sa
Aww.
previous relationship na yun. Tapos parang ito, si Josh, parang, oh, para akong Diyosa. Ganong feeling. Pero, it's not just about that. Yun nga, kasi sobrang mentally compatible din kami. Sobrang
Mhm.
nag-click yung humor namin. We watch the same shows, ganyan. So, parang, tas sobrang may brainstorming na naganap. Na parang, wait, mali talaga tong ginagawa natin. Pero, ano ba, anong pros and cons, ganyan, ganyan. Tas,
Pros and
as
cons.
in, may ganun talaga kami. May brainstorming na naganap. Tas yung ex ni Josh, sobrang-sobrang bait din talaga. As in, wala talaga akong masasabi. Ang
Mhm.
bait, ang pretty niya, ang alam mo yun, parang she's a
Mhm.
well-mannered woman. Tas parang, ano ba, how do we say this, ganyan. Tas, ayun, pero parang na-realize namin na I think it's better na tapusin na rin talaga yung relationship sa kabila,
Mm.
kasi hindi na talaga tama yun. So, I broke up with my ex, tapos he broke up with his ex. So, yun. And then, yun na.
So were you guys like friends during that time? Tapos you realized you
Yes.
had feelings for each other?
Oo, tapos nag-iiyakan na kami kasi parang sabi namin na ang ganda ng relationship ni Josh with his ex
Mm.
before. Tapos parang ang bait-bait. Pero parang, alam mo yun, parang it was one of the greatest decisions in my life, and I think yun nga, I chose wisely naman,
Mhm.
na parang why would I settle with someone na I won't feel confident, na nambababae, alam mo
Mm.
yun, parang alam kong hindi ko deserve yun eh, ganon.
Yeah.
So
What
ayun.
was it about your friendship with Josh na you thought, okay, I need to pursue this as opposed to what I currently have?
Ang nangyari kasi is parang we mutually decided na parang shocks, we'll take the blame, we'll take the hit. But we are doing this because we think we are doing ourselves a favor and it's right. Ganon. It
Mhm.
feels right. Ganon. So, hindi talaga ako proud kung paano kami naging kami. Pero parang at the back of my mind, parang shocks. I know this is the right decision. Ganon to me.
How did the
Okay. Don't
girlfriend
judge
take
me,
it?
everyone.
How did the girlfriend take it? Are you still friends or?
Well, no, we're not. Pero ano kasi, actually, wow. I set up a meeting with his ex na parang nagsusorry nga ako, na parang, I know this was wrong, ganun. Nag-meet kami sa Starbucks. Ang in-order ko ay iced drink. Na usually hot drink naman lagi yung in-order ko. Kasi baka mamaya tapunan niya ako sa mukha. 'Di ba?
Oh
Alam mo
my.
yun, parang ayoko nang mainat. So, uh, ayun. Anyways, yun nga, I apologize na parang pasensya na akala niya kasi parang easy lang for Josh makipag-break with her kasi ano,
Mm-hmm.
pero sa totoo lang talaga, hindi talaga iyakin si Josh pero umiyak talaga siya nun kasi hirap na hirap din talaga siya sa desisyon.
Mm-hmm.
Tas parang, ayun, I apologize na please know na hirap din si Josh about it. And actually, hindi alam ni Josh na nakipagkita ako dun sa ex niya.
Talaga?
Hindi niya alam. Tapos,
OMG.
yun, nalaman lang na after ng meeting natin. Kasi ano, parang I think she really deserves to know na ano, ganun nga yung nangyari, na na hirap din si Josh about it. Tapos parang, ewan ko, hindi niya deserve yun
Mm-mm. How did
as
she
a
take
person,
it?
as a very nice person. Pero syempre nagalit siya, di ba?
Oo naman.
Pero wala namang ano, walang sigawang naganap. Ang tinanong lang niya sa akin, bakit mo ginawa to?
Aww.
Tapos parang ako, shocks, ano ba to? Paano ko ba to sasabihin? Ganon. Ewan ko. Ayun.
Pero that's actually good that you talked to her and alam mo yun, hinarap mo, you knew what happened and what you did and
Yeah. Oh, I know, kasi I know it was wrong. And
mhm.
she doesn't deserve it.
I know ha, like I have to say, kasi you know how a lot of people try to go behind their partner's backs to like pursue something. Parang they have both options. But
Mhm.
that's good that hinarap nyo and you were like, okay, this is wrong, therefore we need to end this. Kasi some people, they pursue something,
Mhm.
tapos hinihintay na lang nila na mahuli sila. And then that's when everything falls apart. But that's not the
Right.
case with your situation at
Oo.
all. Kasi it's also, we, ano, parang allow the other person to move on and find something for them. Like the earlier it is, the better.
Ayun, ako rin naman, ako parang medyo meron akong easy way out. Nung nakipag-break ako kasi sakto no, nung parang gusto ko na talaga aminin na merong Josh, sakto na huli siya ng friend ko na nang bababae na naman. So parang sabi ko, ayoko na, break na tayo. Ganun. Tapos
Ay,
pero
naku, ang
parang
hirap
naisip
nun
ko, oh
ah.
my God. Whew. But it
Ang
was
dali
more of
lang
a
sa'yo.
relief. Oo,
Mm.
dali nung sa akin. Kaya sabi nga ni Josh, ang daya mo, ano, sobrang dali lang nung para sa'yo, sa akin sobrang hirap. Ganyan.
That's
Ayun.
so hard. Ako, I've never been in either situation, thankfully.
Oo,
Kasi hindi
buti
ko
naman.
talaga alam. I don't know what I would do, TBH. It sounds like a very stressful. Maybe this is why I'm single, because I want to avoid all sorts of conflict. I just want to avoid it altogether. Hindi ko kaya. I can't deal with it.
Oo.
For our listeners, ano, what did you learn from the experience?
What did I
Or would
learn
you
from
have
this?
done things differently?
Ako, ano talaga, ah, wala akong pinagsisihan sa mga ginawa ko that time. If I would do it all over again, I think ganun na ganun pa rin.
Mm-hmm.
But what I learned about that was, ano ba, face conflicts head on. Ganon. Kasi you also have to be logical, but at the same time, you also have to consider your feelings. Parang, is this the right decision? This is a life-changing moment. Alam mo yun.
Mm-hmm.
So, pros and cons.
I love it.
Yun. Ano pa ba? So, yeah. Let's go to the next. No.
Sige, sige, sige.
Anyway, let's go to the next question from Irish Singh Omali. How do you keep you and your partner's individuality being in a long-term relationship since you both have different goals in life?
Ako, time. I think allowing each other time and space to pursue other things. I think what I noticed, especially with young people, me rin, in high school and college, I was so, I don't know what it was, but I was so attached to the point that I wanted to do everything together. If he was into something, I want to learn about it. If I'm into something, I expect him to learn about it. Pero I realized it's so healthy to have your own hobbies and your
Totoo.
own thing, because then you have something to talk about and you have your own life as well. I'm actually a serial monogamist, and from I was 14, I had a boyfriend for 9 years. As in, not a boyfriend, many boyfriends. I had several boyfriends through 9 years. So, alam mo yun, like, and these are long term. Parang yung isa 2 years, yung isa less than a year, yung isa 3 years, there's another one in 1 year. So, um, I think, so like in the last 3 years that I've been single, yun pa lang yung naging opportunity ko to find my own hobbies, which I think is stupid because it took me being 23 years, as in 23 years before I found my own thing, my own interests. As in, when I was 23, dun ko lang na-realize na, oh my gosh, I really love solo traveling. As in, I'm actually very capable when I travel. Hindi ko na-discover before. Akala ko,
Mm,
I need somebody to do it with me. Tapos, I learned na I love rock climbing, na I didn't know I was into pala. No, nobody asked me to do it. Nobody forced
right.
me into that hobby. So like I think now after 3 years, oh my god, I'm turning 26 this year. After
Yoo-hoo!
3 years of being single, it's like I'm comfortable and confident na when I go into another relationship, I'll have something of my own na hindi ako kailangan i-mold ng another person to tell me what my interests are because I have my own. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also very important that you are secure na eto ako eh. Parang you can't
Yes.
change me. This is what I want in life.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, in the context of keeping your partner's individuality, again, respect is very very important. Yun nga. Discuss your goals, support. It's very important to support each other no matter what.
Mhm.
There will never be a goal big enough na parang, oh, grabe ka naman mangarap. Parang wala kang karapatan na magsabi sa ibang tao na grabe ka naman mangarap.
I
Ganun. So,
know.
always support them no matter what. And, ayun nga, sabi mo nga kanina, find your own hobbies. Josh loves video games. So, kinikwento niya sa akin yung mga, alam mo yun, nanonood kami ng mga documentaries ng mga, ano
Mhm.
bang tawag dito? Mga, what do you call this? Mga championship games ng videos. Tapos parang nung una, parang ano ba yan? Ang boring. Hindi ko trip to. Pero nung parang nakikita ko sobrang engrossed siya, very, very passionate siya about it. Parang sabi ko, sige nga, try ko nga tong aralin and i-learn, i-love. And
Mhm.
ngayon, I now watch documentaries with him. He also loves animes, and recently nanonood kami ng mga anime, and I love Bakuman. Sobrang yun yung recent anime na pinanood namin. It's all about ano ba? Anime siya about yung gumagawa ng mga animes, mga mangakas ang tawag nila doon.
Oh, that's so
So, it's
cool.
so motivating, alam mo yun, parang ang dami palang mga magagandang animes kasi akala ko dati, cartoons pang bata, gano'n.
Mhm.
Pero yun nga, ang dami palang mga malalim and magandang animes talaga to watch
Yeah.
out for. And dun ko lang natutunan yun when I genuinely wanted to know and learn about his hobbies. Again, yun, panibagong pag-uusapan na naman yun. And Joshua is also equally supportive with whatever I wanna do. Alam mo yun, parang what's the latest in skincare. Alam mo yun, parang nakikitsaga din siya. Alam kong nakikitsaga din siya. Tapos one time I was binge watching vacuums. Tapos
Mhm.
nakikinood din siya ng
Vacuum, as
reviews.
in like cleaning
Vacuums.
device?
Yes, cordless vacuums. I wanted to have a vacuum for the longest time. A cordless vacuum for the longest time. Tapos nakikihanap din siya, nakikinood din siya ng review. So, yun nga, at the end of the day, you really have to back each other up and you have to support each other. Yeah.
Yung, you notice how some people are like, not supportive of their significant others' hobbies, like video games. Ay, Dota na naman siya, Dota. Or like, let
Ah,
them live. I think it's
totoo.
important to just allow them to do stuff. Just because you think it's not good for them doesn't mean that's true. What if, they can be a
Yes.
driven person and still enjoy what they enjoy? If that's their stress reliever, let them be. I think yun kasi I guess it's more of a young person thing.
Yeah.
Before kasi ako din ganun ako like, Dota ka ng Dota.
Oo,
So,
Dota o ako.
kahit Dota ako. But like, doesn't really matter anymore. If you're, sa akin lang like, for me, I'm talking to my younger self. If Ayin of 2000 blah blah blah, you had so much time to worry about what they were doing, ibig sabihin wala kang ginagawa for yourself enough.
Totoo.
So, ayan.
Tsaka
Mm-hmm.
ano, malay mo, dun sila nagtatanggal ng stress,
Yun nga
ganyan.
eh.
Ako kasi si Josh, ano ba, kasi I'm a morning person and Joshua is a night person. So, after work, after dinner kasi, nag-work pa rin kami. And after mag-work, it's either we Netflix, date, or maglalaro siya. So, yun lang talaga yung time niya with other people. Alam mo yun?
Mm.
Lalo na sa ngayon. Lalaro siya, ganyan. And ako, pipilitin kong matulog kahit naglalaro siya. Ganun. Parang, kasi may headphones, ano parang, may Counter-Strike kasi yung ano ba yung nilalaro mo yan? Counter-Strike. So, medyo maingay. Eh ako, buti na lang, talent ko talagang matulog. So, kahit anong gawin mo, kahit anong ingay mo, matutulog ako kung gusto ko. Ganun. So, yun. So, okay lang. Kasi nga, doon siya nagtatanggal ng stress. Alam mo yun. Parang yun yung time niya with friends. So, wala rin tayong karapatan na parang, oh, wag ka nga maglaro, matutulog ako eh. Parang, it's still support.
Yeah,
Personal.
like we don't
Ganon.
get to decide what
Mm.
they enjoy.
Anong pake
So,
natin, di ba? So, yeah.
totoo. Yeah, I think it's ano eh, and I don't want to change somebody to suit my lifestyle. So
Exactly.
if it's a like a quality that I can't deal with, then I'm walking away instead of forcing another person to change. Because like it's their life, it's their identity. Like I don't want to have to alter that to suit my needs. I don't think that's
Right.
healthy at all.
Tsaka yung thinking na, oh, dahil mag-boyfriend na tayo, mag-stop ka na mag-ganito, ganyan. Parang, hello, nagkakilala kayo ng ganyan siya. So, you don't have the
Mm-hmm.
right to change him. Alam mo yun? Parang,
Yeah.
kung kaya mo, if you can suck it up and ito talaga yung taong mamahalin ko for the rest of my life,
Mm-hmm.
parang, tatanungin mo rin yung sarili mo nun. Yun eh, parang, can you deal with this kind of crazy? Kasi yun yung tinanong ni Josh sa sarili niya eh. Can I deal with this kind of Rizza crazy? So, sabi niya yes. So, sige na. Nag-propose na siya sa akin.
What's your Riza thing na ayaw mong tanggalin? Na like, if a guy tells you to stop doing it, you'd be like, okay, bye. Ayoko na nito. What's that one individual thing that's yours na ayaw mong
Ako,
malis?
mababaw, siguro I think is, pag pinag-stop mo ako mag-meditate. Ay, talaga.
OMG!
Wala. Sorry. Break na tayo. Ganon. Kasi that's how I release my stress. That's how I go into deep focus. Alam mo yun?
Mm.
Parang, if you tell me I'm weird because I'm meditating, no. Sorry, bye. You're not my friend.
That's so
Pero wala
funny.
pa namang nanggaganon sa akin,
Yun
in
nga eh.
fairness.
I think that's such a healthy, healthy
Pero
habit
wait, ano
na,
ba? Ano ba?
na, okay, eto. Pag sinabi sa'yo na, I don't like your haircut, it's not feminine enough. Nakita ko yung ad niyo sa Dove eh. So, pag
Yes,
sinabihan ka na
oo, maraming ganon.
magpahaba ka ng buhok,
Oo, para ang pogi mo naman. Ganon.
anong sasabihin mo?
Ah, you are not my target market.
I love that! You're not my target market. Goodbye.
So, if you can't deal with my hairstyle, Bye.
Gusto ko yun. That's my next line. The next time somebody tells me something I don't like, you're not my target market.
You are not my target market. Sorry. I'm
Mhm.
niche.
Ay, that's so funny. As somebody who likes to dress up, ako if somebody tells me, oh my gosh, nagkaroon lang ako ng flashback, naalala ko.
Oh.
Somebody once told me na papansin daw ako because I make jokes, ganyan. Halimbawa, in class, ganyan. I would make jokes and then, my personality is very
Oh.
big and I like to talk. I'm very, very extroverted. Alam mo ba, like, for a time, I was convinced I was an introvert because my then boyfriend was like, we're introverts. Like, we don't like to be with other people. And so I was like, I'm very reserved. Parang ko like, what the heck?
Hindi pala.
Where? Ayun, if somebody tells me to tone down my personality, I'm gonna be like, bye. You have to appreciate my loudness. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out because I'm always gonna make friends and talk to people.
True.
So,
Mhm. Totoo.
ay, nakakatawa. Oh, okay. Next question from Pray Valence. Hindi ko alam, Valencia. Okay. How to deal with a breakup from a very long-term relationship? Breaking up. How do we move on?
Ah, well, ako kasi dalawa lang yung official boyfriends ko. Parang ang ex ko and si Josh.
Okay.
Pero before that, parang may mga exclusively dating ako. Alam mo yun?
MU.
Mga MU kids. So, meron akong, sige, ikikwento ka na. This first love, this high school love. So, ang nangyari is, nang babae siya, tapos iniwan niya ako. Tapos parang, oh my God, grabe. Parang feel na feel ko nun, parang ang pangit ko. Pangit ko ba? Bobo ko ba? Ganon. Parang, ganon. Parang all the
Mm-mm.
negative, all the negativity na pwede mong sabihin sa sarili mo,
Yeah.
sinabi ko na talaga yon. Sobrang harsh ko talaga sa sarili ko. Na parang, oh, hindi ka kasi sexy, hindi ka smart. Parang, gano'n, sobrang sama ako sa sarili ko. So, that time, I tried to improve myself. And I decided na I'm not improving for anyone else. For
Mm-hmm.
me talaga. Parang, I wanna be confident. Ayoko na, parang I wanna stop talking negatively to myself. High
Yeah.
school pa lang, wow.
Siyempre, self-improvement queen.
Yes, self-improvement. Tapos parang, yun nga, so nag-workout ako, alam mo yun, parang, sobrang in-improve ko talaga yung sarili ko. Ganun
Mm.
talaga, ganun ako nag-cope. Workout ako ng workout, Diyos ko Lord. Tapos, ayun, ganun ata ako nag-move on. Tsaka, wala, rinlock ko sila sa friend. Eh, may block na ba nun? Basta parang, in-unfriend ko siya.
Unfriend.
Oo. Friendster
Sobrang
pa nun
helpful
nung
nun,
araw.
ha? Kasi like if you detach yourself from any news, ganyan, and then form of communication with them, it really helps because there's like a barrier, even though it's just digital. It's not
Mm-hmm.
really physical. Maybe you'll still bump into them, pero that barrier really helps kasi it makes it feel even more real kasi mahirap yung pagka every now and then magkakamustahan kayo tapos di ka pa over. Ay nako,
Ay, oo.
that's
That's
difficult.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Pero yung sa working out, that's also my coping mechanism. As in,
Ah,
my gosh, if you see me drop as a weight ko and talaga maging fit, as in fit na fit. There was one time I was like super fit. That was because I was heartbroken. As in, every day I was at the gym. Every day I was working out. Tapos my food was always healthy.
mhm.
Parang hindi ko alam, buti nga healthy yung ano ko eh. Because you know how,
Oo.
di ba, sa TV, they're like, oh, eat ice cream, you cry. I mean, I eat ice cream on like the first day, and then after that, I wake up the next day determined to be so much better. Ewan ko, it's like a,
Mhm.
a revenge kind of thing, but like, I want to be happy, therefore this is revenge. Parang ganun.
Yes.
And
And
it's
it's also
so,
doing yourself a favor na parang,
mhm,
no girl, hindi ka, alam mo yun, you're better than this. Parang you don't
yeah.
deserve him. Ganyan. Levels. Tsaka parang kapag, ang saya lang na kapag kunwari, very, very confident ka na sa sarili mo. Tapos after a couple of years, you see him na
Oh,
parang, this is me. Talagang parang, See what you're missing out. Ganon.
That is so funny. You know, when I was in, as in my very first MU, I
Ah,
was in sixth grade. Tapos swimmer ako nun. Tapos, as in sobrang, I was very dark. Tapos, di ba nga, insecurity ko yun. Tapos, meron akong teammate na he was my MU. Tapos, nakakatawa kasi through YM, my friend
why?
who went to the same school as me, naka-log in siya sa laptop ko. And we were like messing around sa YM, nag-ano kami, naglalaro kami dun or whatever. And then, nakita ko, nag-message sa kanya yung ka-MU ko, saying the same lines. Oh my goodness. I was in grade 6, so it was like, whatever. So, parang binlock ko siya agad-agad. Wala akong explanation. Goodbye, ganyan. And then, in college, medyo nag-bloom na ako noon in college. Medyo mas confident, medyo mas ano na. Siguro I was around 19 years old. Oh my gosh, nakasalubong ko siya sa mall. Tapos, nagtitinda siya doon. Tapos, nakita niya ako. Tapos parang, as in, sobrang nagulat siya na nagkita kami. Tapos parang, oh, hi! Tapos wala namang animosity from me. Pero he
Ah,
was like, sabi niya, ay, hindi ko alam na makikita kita dito, nakakahiya. Ganyan. Tapos parang ako, huh? So sabi, oh my gosh, ako lang naman to.
ako lang naman. Oh my gosh.
And then
Small thing.
he messaged me sa Facebook eventually. Tapos sabi niya, ano, natawa nga ako eh, pero hindi ko siya na-replyan. Sabi niya, like, nasayang, ganyan-ganyan, sikat ka na. Tapos parang ako, the heck?
I know,
Goodbye.
right? I know.
Goodbye. Ay, nako. Ay, nako. Ano talaga, ako, buti na lang, mabilis ako mag-move on. Thank you, Lord.
Oo nga, eh, ako din actually. Tsaka parang ano, ma-realize mo rin na sa moment na yun parang, oh my God, sakit na sakit ka. Pero at the end of the day, when after a couple of years, parang
Mm.
masasabi mo sa sarili na, oh my God, buti na lang iniwan ako noon. Alam mo yun?
Yeah. Like breakups are such a big form of change, and I think it's always a good thing to have that big of a change, and it's always an opportunity to be better. Alam mo
Mhm.
ba, ang Morena and ang Spain life ko, it was a result of a breakup. Because of that, I was
Wow.
able to move to Europe. I was able to start my business. So I don't regret anything. Also, yung aso ko, hindi ko to delete kasi ang dami kong sinabi. Pero
I
sorry
love
sa kahol, guys.
truffle.
Oh my
Okay
gosh.
lang. Tsaka
Awful.
sabi nga nila, when you break through.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm gonna write that down right now. When you break through.
Kaya yun nga, parang sabi nila na if you are going through a super duper tough, rough time, parang, oh my gosh, where is the light? Malapit na ako
Mm.
mag-breakthrough. Ganon. So, ayan, for our next question, it's from Dev Atinaja. I am happy being single, but I met this great guy. I want to keep doing my thing, but I also like his presence in my life. Oh, dilemma. How do I find middle ground in that? Send help.
Oh my gosh, I am so familiar with that situation. Literally in my life, except right now in quarantine. Kasi hindi naman, during quarantine, wala naman tayong nakikilala.
Truly.
Wala namang dating life. But, when I was in Spain, I was seeing this guy. Oh my gosh, he was like perfect in every way. To this day, he's like the thought guy. But then I'm also like, hindi eh. I'm happily single, and at the same time I'm here in the Philippines. I don't want to, complicate my life, but it's just a nice thought. And I really did enjoy his presence in my life at that time because he was a really good friend. We still talk. Alam mo ba, the first episodes of Camp Confidence, the first season, he edited some of them because I asked for help.
Oh,
Sabi
he's
ko,
the friend from Spain.
yes. He's a radio DJ and he's a rapper. So, so he works with audio talaga. Tapos when I was encountering some problems with the editing, I was like, "Hey, can you like I don't know how to do this again." And he was like, "Just send me the file, I'll edit it for you." And I was like, "What?"
Ay, okay.
Okay. But anyway, like as with being single, I guess it depends because the thing is not every great guy has to be there for the rest of your life. Like some people, I don't know, ako kasi, yun nga, I've learned in the 9 years of being a serial monogamist. Like, people come and go, and that's okay. If it's time for them to leave your life, then that's fine. Let them go. Pero, if you think na it's for the long term, na you see yourself spending the rest of your life with them, then okay, invest it back. Pero if you're still happy with the single life, then don't force it. Like, let it progress gradually para wala ring pressure. Kasi if you put the pressure na, okay, we need to either go for it or just let them go, it's like, why do you have to make a decision now, you
Right.
know? Like, madami pa
Tsaka,
naman time.
yeah, tsaka you just go have fun. And it's also very, very important to give him a clear message kung ano ba yung, ano
Yes,
ba to, ano ba ya, ano ba tayo, parang,
set
alam mo yun.
expectations.
Kasi minsan men, medyo black and white talaga sila eh. Parang wala silang
Mm-hmm.
in between. Parang we can't expect them na, gets naman nila eh. Baka naman gets nila na, alam mo yun,
That's true.
serious ako or I'm just having fun, ganun. So,
Maybe like from the get
communication.
go, yes, from the get go, communication is key. Even though you're not really together, at least you know whatever is happening between you. Para you can go on with your life doing your own thing. Kasi he knows and you know what to expect. Pero ako, I guess what meron akong, ang pinaka, ano ba, like my telling point is when I don't want them to see other people anymore. When I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I really wanna be exclusive, then I initiate it. If I
Mhm.
feel like initiating it, then I would. Pero if let's say ako ayoko naman maging exclusive, I won't expect the same from
Right.
them. Parang just like communicate what you want, and if they feel the same way, then you can move forward with it. But if you mahirap if you don't communicate at all,
Exactly.
edi saan kayo pupunta? All right. So our second to the last question is from Kat Candelaria. How to deal with a breakup if the reason is mental health? Mga tipong, I can't handle my mental health, so break na tayo. Masaya ako maging single, don't get me wrong. Pero mahirap lang talaga masaktan. I think it's
Well,
okay, right?
yeah. Well, syempre, mahirap talagang masaktan. But if he can't handle and support you at your current state, I don't think you deserve him at all.
Mm-hmm.
'Di ba? You deserve someone who would really take care of you no matter what. Ano mong nararamdaman
Mm-hmm.
mo or kahit hindi mo nga ma-explain yung nararamdaman mo eh. Yung feeling lang na assurance na okay lang, gets kita. It's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Be yourself, ganyan. So,
Yun nga eh. I think a lot of people try to force things kasi sayang, ang tagal na, sayang, ganyan-ganyan. But at the same time, you have to make the decision for yourself. And if that's really what you need at the moment, then you have to make that decision anyway. This has happened to me before, and I think I don't have any regrets. Now I was broken up with because of mental health. Like, if I wasn't able to give that support, he was free to find it elsewhere, or whether it was his friends or with his solitude, then that's fine. Pero like, people do what they need to do to be happy, to survive. So the best we can do is respect their decision. And
right.
yeah, I think it's healthy to know when to let go.
Tsaka you can't keep on holding back if it's not, ano ba, making you happy anymore and
Yeah.
if it's not healthy for you anymore. So,
Mm-hmm.
for our next question, it's from Anina Miguel. Do you have
Hi.
LDR tips?
Have you ever been in an LDR?
Yes, I have been in a 2-year LDR and it didn't end well. Pero I think kasi, ewan ko ba. Kasi feeling ko kaya rin siguro hindi nag-work yun kasi we did not trust each other that time.
Mm-hmm.
Parang ang selosa ko, ang seloso din niya, alam mo yun. Parang kasi
Yeah.
yung ex ko, pareho kaming hotel years. So, we work long
Mm.
hours and alam mo yun, parang marami kaming iba-ibang taong nakakasalamuha, ganyan. Um, so yeah, if you are currently in a long distance relationship, trust is really, really important. Again, you have to be confident with one another, and you
Mm-hmm.
can't all be paranoid. Lagi kong tinatanong sa mga guy friends ko, and actually si Josh, ayaw din talaga niya na ang selosa mo or tanong ka
Mm-hmm.
ng tanong kung nasan ako, who you're with, kumain ka
Yeah.
na ba, ano mo yun? Parang, awan ko, generally, yung guys, ayaw talaga nilang paranoid ka or selosa ka,
I
ganyan.
think even girls, no? Kasi
Ako din
parang
eh,
how
ayoko
do
din
you
ng ganun.
breathe?
Totoo.
I think like in with regards to that, um like if your partner is gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat whether you nag them or not. So
Correct.
it's either just let them do what they want to do. If they want to cheat, then that means you can make the decision to leave. Like you can't make other people do anything because they have their own free will. It's their choice, and if they choose to disrespect you, or if they choose to get away from you, or if they choose to leave you or choose another person, then let them. And ikaw
Mhm.
naman, like, you can only choose for yourself. You can choose to walk away. And there's power in that, I
Exactly.
think.
Yes.
Pero,
Tsaka ano nga eh, parang, ay sige, go ahead.
I was
Pero,
just gonna say, if walang problema, wag mo lagyan ng problema.
yun
Would
lang,
that be a deal breaker for you, though?
na,
If that ever happens?
naman babae siya.
Oh,
Um, well, syempre, I'll get disappointed. Pero, as in, sabi ko nga, deal with conflict head on. I'll ask him kung if you want this, then let's do it. If you don't, what's the point? Ganon. So,
yeah.
di ba?
Hmm.
Ganun naman eh. So, malaki na tayo, we have our own free will, and
Mm.
kung gusto mo talagang gumawa ng masama, it's your choice, not mine.
Yeah. We can only do what is best for ourselves.
Mhm.
Ako feeling ko talaga, yun yung one of my biggest deal breakers. Pero for me naman, like I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm gonna walk away. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna walk away right now. LDR tips. Well, I said a while ago na proximity is one of my non-negotiables, and that's because I've decided what I want to do with my life and what I want to do with my business. It's mostly because of that, because I don't want to relocate. But I think I've successfully done a long distance before, a long distance relationship. Because the funny thing is, when I moved and we closed the distance, that's when everything fell apart. So technically, we survived the LDR. And the
Oo.
LDR was actually really good. So for me, ang relationship, ang LDR advice ko lang, it's pretty easy. It's number one, always have a due date or like a date when you'll see each other next, because that makes waiting and the distance a lot more bearable. Because if you don't have a specific date na okay, like nakabook na kami ng flight, kailangan may nakabook na flight lagi. As in, pag walang nakabook ng flight, feeling ko magbe-break kami. Pero pagka halimbawa, okay, it doesn't matter if it's 2 weeks from now or 6 months from now, as long as I know when I'm gonna see you next, I can deal with everything else.
Yes,
So number
true.
one, book a flight. Book a flight. Tapos, number two is have your own life outside of that relationship. So,
True.
kailangan talaga, like, you have time for your friends, your work, you have your own circle, para hindi ka na FOMO na lagi kang
Totoo.
worried na, oh, he's having fun without me. Oh, he went on a trip without me. Oh, it sounds so fun what he did last weekend. Oh, I was just at home. So, like you live your life for yourself, and then it's a good thing because you have the support system through your phone. You get to video chat with every now and then. And maybe it's not as I don't know, fulfilling as a normal relationship where you get to go on dates, normal dates with each other. But at the same time, it's also good because you get to know somebody through your conversations, and sometimes I think that's what normal relationships overlook, because ang bilis natin anong tawag dito, we can always get uh, carried away by the physical closeness, na you take the conversations for granted. You take the
True.
details for granted. But I think having an LDR is a good way to foster that good communication style between each other. And you really, you get to know the person on a different level. Tapos, talagang decision siya. You commit to making it work, because this is long distance. It's not easy. It's not a convenient relationship. And I think it's
Totoo.
'di ba, ang nice rin if you look at it in a way na, oh, this isn't convenient, but he still chooses to be with me. So I think that's a nice way to look at it. That's how I've always looked at it before. Like, he can choose, or she can choose to be with somebody closer, easier to be with, pero ako pa rin yung pinipili niya. So, 'di ba,
Yes.
like, that's really nice. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Camp Confidence Radio. Please don't forget to share and tag us on Instagram at Camp Confidence Radio if you're tuned in.
And if you want to be part of our future episodes, please join us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/groups/Camp Confidence to join discussions and to submit community questions.
You can also follow me, Ayin, at Ayin Bernos, and at Morena the Label on Instagram.
And I am Rizza at Rizza Lana at lana.ph at mink.ph on Instagram. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye!